Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I am Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday. We got 10 exciting races you want to show you. So let's go quickly to those track and weather conditions.
We start day 2 of the championship meet with a fast main track, a firm turf course. Temperatures in the low 80s here this afternoon. Another beautiful day in Hallandale Beach. First of 10 over the turf at 7.5 furlongs. Claimers at the price tag of $16,000. Rider change on 3, Loya to Nick Juarez. A field of 9. The off-time favorites included 5, Fearless Princess, and 6, College Holly. Racing at Gulfstream. Toward the inside, Loya gets the first call and tries to establish a clear advantage from the gray Lago Lindo, who moves to be second. Brianna's Bucket's on the outside, third. My Third Eye tucks over into a nice spot, racing fourth behind me in Battled Trio. And then down at the inside, racing in fifth now, is Hollywood Tomcat. She's about 5 lengths off the lead. Followed by College Holly and then Fearless Princess, 2 in front of Image of Rachel. And taking residence at the back of the field is Voila La Victoire. She has some pace to chase under Miguel Vasquez, but spots the leader about 10 as they roll to the backstretch. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat, and up front, the leader is Loya. In front now by 2.5. Brianna's Bucket is second. Down at the inside, Lago Lindo races in third. My Third Eye is in fourth ahead of Hollywood Tomcat. Jose Lescano was 3 wide on College Holly, and saving ground at the inside is Fearless Princess. She starts to move a bit closer now. 2.5 in front of Voila La Victoire, and the trailer is Image of Rachel. That's the 9 of them with less than half a mile to go. They went through the opening half mile in 50 seconds flat. Up front, the leader is still Loya. She's still 3.5 on top. From second now is on the inside, Lago Lindo to the outside and Hollywood Tomcat. College Holly is 3 wide but progressing. My Third Eye held up in traffic, followed inside by Fearless Princess, and they're at the top of the stretch. Loya shaken up for the drive by Nick Juarez, and she maintains a sizable lead now. Loya by 6. On the outside in College Holly, then comes Hollywood Tomcat and Fearless Princess, but this one's over. Stealing it on the front end was Loya. Loya will take him every step of the way. She's a bit weary, but she's well clear, and she's wrapped up. Loya by 2.5. College Holly second, Fearless Princess third, Image of Rachel fourth, and then Hollywood Tomcat, 136-1. Jockey Nick Juarez offensive-minded in the early stages of today's opening race, and that proved a wise decision as Loya never faced a serious threat and took him gate to wire. Jockey Nick Juarez for David Nunn and Bull of the Woods stable. It was 6, College Holly, who plotted a bit of a wide course, but she got up for second ahead of the 5, Fearless Princess. She finished third. To the second race now, claimers on the main track at 6 furlongs. They're in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 8, heavily favored on the drop-in class. Number 1, Party Tardy. And they're off. Toward the inside, the favorite Party Tardy gets the first call, but Sassy Slew won't let her get away, and now Sassy Slew will flank the leader while racing a length and a half behind. He Wears the Crown is racing in third from Member in fourth, then Proud Abby. Sandwiched between horses is Lady Liddy. 3 in front of the trailer, Soft and Silent, and Mama Cheetah drops back last as they race past the half-mile marker. Up front, Party Tardy on the drop-in class is the quickest of the quick and leads around the far turn by 2. Over second running Sassy Slew. He Wears the Crown on the outside, now takes over second. Proud Abby is racing in fourth in a pocket with Member keeping her in. Gap of 3 to Mama Cheetah, who gets around Lady Liddy, and trailing the field is Soft and Silent. They run past the 5/16 and go to the top of the stretch. Party Tardy now at the quarter pole with a sizable advantage. He Wears the Crown as second. Sassy Slew is third. Mama Cheetah is next as they're off the turn and they fire to the wire. Party Tardy off the turn with a 4-length lead now. Mama Cheetah trying to get after in the concluding stages. She's rallied into a clear second. Then Sassy Slew, He Wears the Crown, and Proud Abby. To the wire, Party Tardy's an easy winner on the drop-in class. Amisai El Jaramillo and Party Tardy all the way. They won it by 5 in the end. Second, Mama Cheetah. Third, Sassy Slew. Fourth was Proud Abby. 110-4. Number 1, Party Tardy takes care of business in today's second race, winning gate to wire under Amisai El Jaramillo with distance to spare. Gilberto Zerpa owned and trained the daughter of gemologist, who delivers on a $27 early daily double. 6, Mama Cheetah was second. 3, Sassy Slew ran third. Time for a timeout. When we come back, the Sunday card continues. Don't go away.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by 2 guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NEC champion,
and
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
We're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, the John Costantino Memorial Classic at 6 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 12. The favorite on the drop-in class was number 7, XY Runner. And they're off. All 12 away in perfect order. Good start for El Dadani, splitting horses. Mr. Joshua up on the outside is XY Runner up to challenge for the top. Barroom Bouncer has speed, and so does Uncle Mace as they race down the backstretch. Up front, the leader is Mr. Joshua, but he has company. Up on the outside, it's Royal Pavilion, XY Runner between horses. Barroom Bouncer is 4th, El Dadani is 5th, then Uncle Mace. Third man in and Flat Tripper next ahead of Gasparilla Trove. 3 in front of Anwar. Then comes Mike's Muscle Man. He's dropped better than 10 lengths off the lead. And at the back of the field is GT's Grammy as they round the far turn. Mr. Joshua has the lead now, and he bumps the margin to 2.5. Royal Pavilion second, Barroom Bouncer third. Third man in begins to make ground for Gaffleone's all the way up into second, and the chief rival to the leader. 4 back to Uncle Mace, then on the inside to Flat Trip, and they're at the top of the stretch. Mr. Joshua cuts the corner and opens a 3-length lead. Third man in is second. He's well clear of the others. Flat Trip getting on track toward the inside with Barroom Bouncer. XY Runner is back running again, but up front, Mr. Joshua on the class drop gives him Isael Jaramillo his second victory of the day. It's all Mr. Joshua all the way. Third man in, a distance clear for second ahead of XY Runner third. A 3-horse photo for after that involving Mike's Muscle Man, Flat Trip, and Uncle Mace. 109 and 3. Number 6, Mr. Joshua goes gate to wire in today's third race, giving Gilberto Zerpa and Amisael Jaramillo back-to-back scores. This one owned by Doble Jack Investment. It was 10, third man in, who was well clear for second, ahead of the 7, XY Runner, who dropped back and came again, and he got up for third. To the fourth race now at 6.5 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch number 9, Potachan, a field of 8, heavily favored. The Navarro runner, number 7, Be a Hero. And they're off. From the outside, Be a Hero begins well down toward the inside. Here's American Czar trying to challenge the favorite. Dreaming of Joey comes away in the top flight. He'll now land second. Splitting horses, both Runaway Bull and Starship Apache working 3.5 lengths clear of Big Boy Bruno. Then comes In My Father's Image, and devoid of any early speed, Rancho as the last horse, and he's dropped better than 10 lengths off the lead as they go to the half-mile pole. The two favorites hook up a bit here, and Be a Hero on the inside, Dreaming of Joey on the outside. Their heads apart, 2.5 lengths clear of Runaway Bull. Montalvo's got him a perfect spot. He's third behind the speed, working well clear of the others. Led inside by Big Boy Bruno, who tries to launch an attack under Jose Bautista. American Czar calls out, drops anchor now with Starship Apache, then In My Father's Image and Rancho as they run to the top of the stretch. Separation now for Be a Hero. Gaffleone and Be a Hero at the top of the stretch with the lead. Dreaming of Joey is all in and not responding. Runaway Bull is next. From the back in Big Boy Bruno. He has better than 7 lengths to raise and 3/16 to raise it. And a favorite to catch as Be a Hero strides clear past the 8th pole, and Gaffleone hasn't even got serious. Be a Hero, an easy winner. It's going to be In My Father's Image rolling home to get up for second. Be a Hero in front. In My Father's Image second, Runaway Bull third, Big Boy Bruno fourth, and American Czar in 1:15 and 4. 7, Be a Hero faced minor pressure from Dreaming of Joey down the backstretch, but Tyler Gaffleone opened him up a notch around the far turn. He opened a big lead and was never threatened in the stretch. He gets the score for Flying P Stable and Jorge Navarro. Second, 2, In My Father's Image from far back ahead of the 6, Runaway Bull, who had to settle for third. To the 5th race we go in the start of today's Rainbow Six. More than 50,000 in the Rainbow Six pool today. In this race on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maiden claimers at a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 13 and 14. The favorites included 5, Dynamic Dancer, and 6, Another Softball. And they're off. Freudian Fall was off slowly. From the center, Dynamic Dancer gets the first call, moving out the rail. That's Captain Kit to show speed. On the far outside, here's Living Road Samar, offensive-minded. And from the 12th post, Living Road Samar crosses and clears and leads into the first turn by almost 2. Dynamic Dancer is second, moving between horses. That's Dominic. And out 3 wide goes another Softball. Awesome Buddy is stuck 4 wide, but now drops over to the 3 path, racing 2 in front of Ruckus. Then down at the inside, it's Captain Kit. Moving outside of that pair are both El Cheval, and also right there is Go, Harley, Go. He's in the bright orange colors, and he's about 8 lengths off the lead. It's a length back to Cousin Tino. He's about 10 or 12 lengths off the lead now and working 4 clear of the trailers, Freudian Fall and Deneb. They make their way down the backstretch of the opening quarter in 24-1. And up front, Loving Road Samar and Carlos Olivero by a length and a half. Dynamic Dancer is second, Dominic third, another Softball is now fourth. 3 wide and fifth is Awesome Buddy. He'll have to go from there. Ruckus has inside position and tries to quicken. From between horses, that's El Cheval also in that top flight of runners. 2 in front of Captain Kid, who begins to rally. From the far outside, Freudian Falls making a lot of ground, but he's also covering a lot of ground as they run to the top of the stretch. Dynamic Dancer turns first with the lead, but a plethora of pursuers on the far outside. Freudian Fall ducking to the inside. Deneb has some momentum. In between horses, El Cheval. Final furlong. Down the inside, Deneb starts to get to the leader. So does El Cheval. The leader, Dynamic Dancer, over the top, Freudian Fall. 3 to the wire. El Cheval puts his head in front. El Cheval. El Cheval wins narrowly. Freudian Fall second, Dynamic Dancer third. Nice exacta in today's 5th race as long shots run 1-2 with number 10, El Cheval, coming away with the score at better than 25-1 for owner Angel Maestre and trainer David Rakoff. Miguel Vasquez on board for the winning ride. At over 50-1, number 11, Freudian Fall was second ahead of the 5, Dynamic Dancer, who found little in deep stretch and had to settle for third. Early pick 4 goes for $270.30, and at early pick 5, $1,473.25.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. 7 furlongs the journey, maidens of the special weight variety. Scratch number 3, Marriage Counselor, a field of 6. All the money for the outside pair, 6, Watch 10, and 7, Noble Indy. And they're off. From the outside, Noble Indy was the first to begin. Toward the inside, Pete Marwick is showing speed, but Noble Indy is quick, and he's a length and a half in front. Watch 10 is now racing into the top flight. He's racing in 4th and 3 off the lead. Then down inside goes Broadcast Time, and he's a star as last of all as they chase 3-2 proposition, Noble Indy. Noble Indy and Tyler Gaffleone lead the way 3 parts of a length. Pete Marwick on the outside is second. Broadcast Time is now third. From the far outside, it's Watch 10, then Bonus Card and Yeezus Star through the opening quarter in a rather slow 23-1. So Noble Indy has the lead at the half-mile point and leads 3 parts of a length. Pete Marwick trying to stay close in tow second. 3 back to Watch 10, a joint third alongside Broadcast Time. Yeezus Star splits horses, and the trailer is Bonus Card as they round the far turn. Pete Marwick put to a full-out drive trying to get on terms with the leader, Noble Indy. Noble Indy at the 5/16. Pete Marwick right there on the outside. These two sprint, but Noble Indy has something in the tank. 6 ahead of Watch 10, and they're at the top of the stretch. Noble Indy comes off the turn with the lead. Pete Marwick's bid is stalled, then back to Watch 10 with 3/16 to go. He was very, very fractious before the start of the race, but he's nothing but professional now. He's an easy winner. He's a WinStar-owned Noble Indy, and he's long gone. Noble Indy won it by 7 in the end. Pete Marwick was second. Watch 10 was third. Bonus Card finished 4th. Number 7, Noble Indy, acted like a horse who was very green in the early stages of today's 6th race, as he did not want to go into the gate, but once he got on the racetrack, he was nothing but professional and turns in a powerhouse performance for Todd Pletcher and owners and breeders WinStar Farm. Tyler Gaffleone, the perfect passenger on this easy winner. Number 2, Pete Marwick tried him but had to settle for second, well clear of 6, Watch Jen, who ran third. To the 7th race, now on turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers at a $30,000 price tag. Scratch number 13, King Moro, a field of 12, and this was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Blowing the start completely was the gray Cruz Diaz, 6 lengths last. From the outside, Grand Saman wins the break and tries to get the lead from Pasta Giovanni, who comes away in second. Set Me Up moves up to challenge. He's now into a joint second, and wide on the course is Biloxi Bay trying to get over. Perfect Trip is also OMM's top flight as they run to the first turn. So Edgar Zayas wanted Set Me Up near the lead. He'll land third behind the lead of Grand Saman. Dream Trip up on the outside is now second. Racing into fourth is Terry's Charm. Then down at the inside, it's Pasta Giovanni. Arpanella's between horses. Moving next at the inside is Passport to Chaos. Salute the Colonel's between horses. And out wide is Cosmic Thunder. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Terry's Charm and 3 to Cruz Diaz as they race down the backstretch. Up front now, here's Perfect Trip to turn up the pressure on Grand Saman. Set Me Up is getting a good run of it third. On the outside and from fourth, that's Biloxi Bay. Leperoux is in the 2 path with him, only 2 lengths off the lead, followed by Arpanella and Salute the Colonel. Down inside, it's Pasta Giovanni. Cosmic Thunder is next. Then back to Word on the Street ahead of Terry's Charm, and 3 back to Cruz Diaz through the opening half mile in 50 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Here's a move from Perfect Trip, and he puts ahead in front. Fighting on second, Grand Saman. Salute the Colonel is 4 wide, 3 wide, and on the attack, Biloxi Bay. Arpanella needs some place to go in the yellow blinkers. Set Me Up got shuffled. Then Cosmic Thunder and Passport to Chaos, and they're at the top of the stretch. Alban Jimenez says go on Salute the Colonel, who sweeps up to take the lead. Biloxi Bay fights on from second. Back to third is Perfect Trip, then Arpanella. Late run from Passport to Chaos with Salute the Colonel in front. Salute the Colonel edging clear by 2. Biloxi Bay is a clear second, but Salute the Colonel is the winner. Second, Biloxi Bay. Third, Passport to Chaos, and Cosmic Thunder finished fourth. Number 7, Salute the Colonel, has been running consistently in the last couple of weeks. He gets the victory here this afternoon under jockey Alban Jimenez. For trainer Joe Orsino and owner and breeder Patricia Generazio, Salute the Colonel drifted up off the morning line, was a nice priced winner. 11, Biloxi Bay second ahead of 2, Passport to Chaos, settled for a minor award, while third. 8th race now, the start of the late pick 3, a very contentious maiden claimer at 6 furlongs, $12,500 the price tag here. 13 went the post, and the bettors struggled for a clear-cut favorite. And they're off. Slow to start was La Nina de Papa. Quick to start was Despoina, and she hits the ground running to lead from Luz Estrella and Queen Fantabulous, who were second and third. Up on heels is Power Jack with Divine Diva on her outside. Then it's the first-timer Pray, 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 mid-flight and improving for Jimenez to the outside, and Thanks Mom to the inside, Zumake. Then it's back to Microchip racing ahead of Lomas Perfection. Up on her outside is Pantalera, and at the back of the field is La Nina de Papa behind an opening quarter in 22 and 2. Up front, Despoina, 3 parts of a length on the outside. Queen Fantabulous is second. Power Jack working into the clear and moving up now third. From fourth and racing now is Luz Estrella on the outside, and Pray, Pray, Pray. Then back to Divine Diva and Thanks Mom as they run to the top of the stretch. Queen Fantabulous has the lead. Power Jack has made it up into second. Despoina's called it an afternoon. Then Pray, 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 and they're at the top of the stretch. Leonel Reyes goes to work on Queen Fantabulous, and She-Ray breaks with a 2-length lead. Power Jack is second and not going away. 4 clear of the rest, led by La Nina de Papa, Pray, 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 and Thanks Mom. But as they come to the wire, Queen Fantabulous is almost there. Power Jack can't reach her. Queen Fantabulous wins. Power Jack was second. Third, La Nina de Papa. Fourth was Thanks Mom in 1:12 and 2. Number 11, Queen Fantabulous, did too much too soon in her most recent race across town. Today, she saves a little bit more for the stretch drive and holds on for the score, winning in career start number 3 for Gustavo Amaya and Keld LLC. Leonel Reyes on board for the winning ride. 2, Power Jack tried new tactics and loomed boldly to get second, ahead of 3, La Nina de Papa, who was off slowly and rallied from far back to get third. Time for a timeout. When we come back, the Sunday feature. We're sprinting on turf right after this.
I'm Javier Castellano.
I am Joel Rosario.
I'm John Velasquez. For the first time ever, the Clásico del Caribe will be at Gulfstream Park. Entertainment, special events, and the best horses from Latin America and the Caribbean. Right here in South Florida.
Right here in South Florida. It's a thrill, it's a popular, it's an international, the Clásico del Caribe. is coming to Gulfstream Park.
The Clásico del Caribe is coming to Gulfstream Park on December 9th.
I'll be there. Will you?
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 9 on the program. 5 furlongs over the turf. It was the Sunday feature. An allowance race for a $50,000 purse. Rider change on 7. The Zip Zip Man to Nick Juarez. Scratched the 12 Trev. 11 went postward. And another wide open betting race. And they're off. From the inside, Dubai Bob is being ridden for the lead with I'm a Wildcat moving right with him in the early stages. And up on the outside, here's Frisky Magician to be part of the pace as well as they race to the half-mile pole. Up front, it's Dubai Bob and I'm a Wildcat in a hot and heavy duel. Racing from third, that's Marmis, Vista Miguel, a gap of 2.5 to Little Chesney, who settles in fourth but drops better than 5 lengths off the lead. The Zip Zip Man is next, well clear of the rest, led by Seuss, who's trying to get around Frisky Magician with Uncle B. Also coming on now from the back is Atitipan as they round the far turn. Up front, Dubai Bob continues to tussle with I'm a Wildcat, running on 4 wide Little Chesney. Right there with them, and still right there is Mar Vista Miguel, and they're at the top of the stretch. Still many chances. Little Chesney is coming on, rolling at the rail now. Is a run from Frisky Magician. On the far outside, that's the Zip Zip Man. The Zip Zip Man has the momentum, but Little Chesney is dead game. Little Chesney, and on the outside, the Zip Zip Man. Nip and tuck. It's a photo finish. Give it to Little Chesney. He battled back under Leparoux to nail the Zip Zip Man in 56-4. What a performance from the 3-year-old son of City Zip. Number 1, Little Chesney battles back gamely after being headed inside the final 16th. He gets his neck back to win it under Julien Leparoux. He's actually never crossed the wire worse than first. After being disqualified in his career debut, he's now won 2 in a row. Nick Vacarezza, the winning owner for Carlo Vacarezza, and again Julien Leparoux on board for the winning ride. To the 10th and final race we go, the final race of the day on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch the alternates 13 through 16. A field of 12. Favorites included 2, Miss Summation, and 7, Kitten of the Nile. And runners away. Slow start for Reba's Right. Quick start for Faithful Sue, who heads off for the early lead. From the far outside, Harbin Ice is trying to get over, but she'll be stuck very wide as a Paxanata and Oh What a Moment also mixing it up in the early stages. Cosita Rica's not far away. In fact, she's marched forward to be second. Saving ground toward the rail is Miss Summation. Juarez has her at a good spot early, 3 lengths off the lead. Then back to Karenina with Crespacula riding the inside position and 6 lengths off the pace setter. Harbin Ice settles mid-flight after trying to get over early. Then it's a length back from between horses to Michelle's Laugh. On her outside goes Here Comes the Ghost to race 8 lengths off the pace setter in front of the slow starter Reba's Right. And Kitten of the Nile, who's the lukewarm favorite here, is last of all and being asked to quicken by Leparoux. She's dropped better than 10 lengths off the lead, and the lead is held by Faithful Sue. Faithful Sue inside half a mile from home with the advantage a length and a quarter. Cosita Rica is second, Miss Summation is third. Apaxanata is now fourth. Up on the outside, and Oh What a Moment, Karenina is next. Slamming on the brakes was Crespacula. Here Comes the Ghost is next. Trying to run on is Harbin Ice. Michelle's Laugh weaving through traffic. Tapping on the brakes there was Reba's Right, and nothing at all from Kitten of the Nile as they run past the quarter-mile pole. Faithful Sue still has the lead. Alvarado Jr. gets after Cosita Rica to try to make ground. Karenina cuts the corner and puts herself into contention. Back to fourth and Miss Summation. 1/8 of a mile to go. Faithful Sue still there. Karenina with a late surge inside. Cosita Rica's back back to third. Karenina not going away, but the wire's coming quickly, and Faithful Sue is there. Faithful Sue wins gate to wire. Second, Karenina. Third, Costa Rica, well clear of Miss Summation, and Michelle's laugh to complete the high five in 1:37.3. Nice performance from number 5, Faithful Sue, who hits the front early and never looks back, giving jockey Albin Jimenez his second winner of the day. This one for Bruno Schickendans and Yvonne Belsour. Second 3, Karenina. Third 6, Costa Rica. The late pick 5, more than $11,000. Nobody had 6 in the Rainbow 6. 5 of 6, more than $4,300. And that triggers a Wednesday carryover of $27,438.11.
And that wraps up the Sunday card. Remember, we're dark for live racing on Monday and Tuesday, but we're right back at it on Wednesday with our first race post, 12:35 p.m. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.